The day I graduated from college, the most beautiful girl on campus gave me 4 million yuan to be her contract husband for 3 years. But 3 years was long enough for me to forget that this was just a deal. This morning, half asleep and half awake, I crawled into her bed. Without a second thought, she kicked me away. Get away from me. And just like that, caught between physical and mental torture, I survived 2,000 days and nights. Today, I finally reached my limit. Stella, let's get a divorce. The warm breakfast atmosphere freezes the exact moment those words leave my mouth. Are you sure about this? If you file for divorce, you owe me 4 million yuan. You can't pay it back. I'll send you straight back to jail. There's a sharp edge of a direct threat in Stella's voice. She's not ready to let go yet. Not yet. 3 years have quietly made her used to having someone named Eli around. I smile and nod. Let's do it. If we wait until he gets back, things will get messy. Thank you for everything over these past 3 years. I'll find a way to pay back the 4 million within a year. Are you free today? We can complete the paperwork this afternoon. Her pride won't let her give me another chance, and we don't even wait until afternoon. Just 10 minutes after the Civil Affairs Bureau opens, we walk out with our divorce. Stella doesn't even spare me a glance. She gets into her car and drives off. I stand outside alone, with a quiet bitterness in my eyes. She doesn't even make it 200 meters before a phone call pulls her over. As soon as she answers, a voice comes through, familiar yet somehow different. Stella, why did he answer your phone last night? I was so excited to tell you I'm coming home early. But when I finished, he said he got it. Don't tell me you two already. Troy, keep your dirty imagination to yourself. I left my phone down last night. I'm busy with something else. She hears a woman's voice in the background from his side and immediately hangs up. She can't believe she ever had feelings for such a shameless two-timing man. Stella has no desire to go to work amid the divorce and Troy's disgusting call. For the first time, Vice President Stella goes to Edview Hall without any reason. She drives the car and goes home. Stella walks straight towards the bedroom. Diana, who has not woken up yet, tilts her shirt and looks at her lovely daughter. Then Stella hugs him. Mom, Eli and I divorced by 11 o'clock. Stella is forcefully sitting on the living room couch facing her parents' interrogation. Warren has always been the type to spoil his daughter, but today he doesn't say anything on her behalf. He lets his beloved daughter get scolded. Stella, you have no idea you can talk. Put aside the fact that you have been dragging Eli around for countless years. How did you let the divorce happen? You have been smoothly working for years. Who do you think was supporting you from behind? Which project of yours did Eli not complete in the middle of the night? She took care of all your needs at home and how poorly her talent was utilized. He used to make every mile, prepared your talk every night. I remember some time ago someone told me how nice it is to have a man in the house. And now you're saying that you've given him a divorce? Huh? Maybe Eli had some bad karma from many past lives. She had to be with someone like you. Stella's face turns red with embarrassment. She straightens her shoulders and replies. Am I your daughter or Eli? Let me clarify. Eli filed for divorce. Your daughter has been left behind. Upon hearing this, Warren gets furious. He picks up his phone to call that guy and demand answers. His daughter wasn't suitable for that boy. But he can't even dial the number because Diana stops him with an angry yell. How dare you call Eli? What if Eli tells you that there has always been someone else in Stella's mind? Was she just sitting here waiting for Troy to come back? Do you think I didn't know? Do you think Eli didn't know? Stella, I am telling you right now, if you choose to start living with Troy, I will take back all the shares I currently hold with you. Let's see how quickly he leaves you. Those shares belong to Dad. Go ask him if he has the courage to give them to you. Varun, do you want to practice some military combat drills? Diana Warren gives a sharp glance. This time he takes his wife's side. He turns to Stella and softly says, Your mom and I agree on the same thing. We will not approve of you and Troy. Stella looks at her parents. Her eyes are filled with anger as she gazes at Davashat. In between the lines, she says that this Ali doesn't want your daughter. This is Eli who no longer wants me. Last night, Troy called and said he is coming back. He wants to marry me. The phone was answered by Eli. This morning, Eli filed for divorce. So what does talking to me mean? Whenever something good happens, you all run to Eli. Diana is not influenced at all by Stella's outbursts. She looks at her daughter with a difficult hidden disdain. You think I can't understand your little games? I'm your mother. If you dare to come through that door after 9 p.m., your 2-7 will break your legs without hesitation. Once that is done, however, you will be free to date whoever you want, without any restrictions or consequences. Apart from Troy, I'm finalizing my conversation here and now, and you're not going anywhere today. I will find Ellie and get answers. I want to know exactly why she filed for divorce. Stella, you better pray that if he lets Stella out that door, he will never have a peaceful day in his life, as chaos and mischief are sure to follow her every step. Diana is military trained. She never beats around the bush, and she has no intention of gently explaining to Stella, that's Warren's job. If she doesn't become the iron fist of this family, no one can control this girl. Diana enters her room with a purposeful stride, her expression shifting to one of determination as she emerges holding a property deed tightly in her grasp. She casts a piercing glance at Stella, her eyes reflecting a mix of urgency and resolve. As long as you don't want your uncle to forcibly bring you back home against your wishes, she asserts, her tone firm and unwavering, you better stay right here. I have made up my mind, and I'm selling that apartment today, no matter what it takes. I check the screen. It shows what is written. Cold sweat instantly appears on my forehead. I answer the call with trembling hands. Hello, you little rascal. Was I too kind to you? Show me hello one more time and see what happens. I will call the base now and get you picked up. You little mouse, forgive me, Mom. Now it's settled. It's afternoon and I think you haven't eaten anything, right? I'm waiting at the common table. We need to talk about this divorce. You have 10 minutes. Won't you have the courage to come? I know if I'm late, you'll send soldiers after me. If needed, I will run back. The afternoon heat is intense. I can't find a cab, so I run the whole way. By the time I enter the private dining room, Diana is taking out her phone. About to dial, she looks at me, breathless, sweaty, and silently nods. Not bad. You still take me seriously after the divorce. Now tell me, why did you divorce Stella? Think carefully before answering. Something went wrong, so maybe I'll really kill you. Out of desperation, I try to lie. I tell him that I have a medical problem that I cannot have children. So we are going to the hospital now. I will call Stella and ask her to come there. I have no moves with Diana at all. Going to the hospital is absolutely impossible right now. If he finds out that I lied, I will really be finished. I take a deep breath, sit on the chair, and softly say, my Stella. Apart from her good looks and decent education, there isn't much to say about her. Are you really saying that you have no feelings for Stella at all? After so many years together, habits form, right? I don't mean to say you're nothing. I mean Stella. Diana is not stopping at all. The sweat on my forehead just won't quit. I wipe my forehead and gently say, Mom, you know where I came from. If Stella doesn't have leverage against me, a girl like her would never give me a chance in this life. Doesn't glance at it twice. These things only happen when there's a status match, right? Even if I have feelings for her, it doesn't matter. She likes someone else. You are talking about that Troy. Troy just needs the shares of the visionary group that are with Stella. Only a naive girl like Stella can believe that her beloved Troy truly loves her. You filed for divorce without telling me. What now? Will Priya return? And that foolish girl will jump straight into the fire. Will Varun give everything she has built in her life to Troy's family? I wish I had a son. I completely don't understand what response to give. Is shaking your head wrong? Is refusing wrong too? It's good that Diana is not pursuing this further. She takes a thick envelope out of her bag and throws it on the table. So 1,000 yuan. Divorce is divorce. I'm not a narrow-minded traditional woman. You have called me mom for 3 years. Now you are not my son-in-law, but you are still half a son. Stella has a narrow mindset if she left you with even 10,000. Then I will take back my words. Here, take this and use it. Don't even think about leaving the city. Whenever I will need help, you will have to come. If you dare to refuse, I will put my full support behind you. No, I will not refuse. Absolutely not. Taking money means I become indebted to him. And this is not a small amount. But I honestly lack the courage to refuse it. I have known how dangerous Diana is. During the meal, Diana suddenly asks, is Stella managing herself in the Vinjari group? I nod my head. I am still full from the rice. Diana looks at me and only feels approval. Handsome, talented, a perfect match for Stella. She smiles and gazes with her eyes. How would it be if I join the Vignari group again? I can get you made the head of planning by telling Varun. I give a bitter smile and nod my head. If I go back to the advertisement, Stella will think I'm running after her like a crazy lover. We have gotten a divorce. We should keep our distance. Even more staff than Visionary do not know about me and Stella. But the executives have all seen my face. And it's coming back from above. I am Stella's ex-husband, seeing my ex-wife with another man. I can't tolerate watching side by side. So please, mom, spare me. Dinah's expression drops. She breathes slowly, you know. The self-respect you kept quiet about, you spent all on us and not a drop on that foolish girl. She continues to believe that everything you are capable of achieving is a result of her teachings and guidance. Although you have made your decision clear, I do not intend to impose my views on you. However, I want to emphasize that the end of your relationship with Stella does not necessitate hurrying into a new romance or endeavor. This is a moment for reflection, a chance to evaluate your feelings and priorities before diving into anything unconsidered. Take your time and ensure you're ready for what comes next. Exactly at the right time, Dinah's phone rings. Dinah picks up the call and immediately speaks. Do you just keep making calls? Can't a woman eat peacefully with her son-in-law? Wait, I'm coming to get your money. Is Ailey with you? Bring her too. I need to pamper that boy, yes. If I have to repay that debt. So just saving money won't be enough. Meanwhile, Stella is on the edge of a breakdown. Dinah casually reports that her apartment has officially been sold. She lost to Aunt Rosie in the mahjong game. If Stella has a problem with that. So she went and talked to Aunt Rosie. Stella spent her whole life with Aunt Rosie. This woman has maintained distance and has insisted on it since childhood. That Stella calls him sis, and this shameless woman has the audacity. Stella discreetly inquires behind my back about how I perform in bed. Stella, who still doesn't know how to respond to that matter. In this matter, Stella is completely clear like a blank page. Stella is now in bed. She sits by the shore, staring blankly. Does she really like Troy, or is she just trying to hold on to her feelings? Has a place been made for him? He has been abroad for years. Time has gradually erased everything. She used to make late-night overseas calls with him. Over time, those late nights condensed to just an hour. Finally, I have a call. Dinner is ready. He just needed that much to hang up. On her hardest days each month, I would wake up early to make her fish head tofu soup or spare rib broth, depending on the day. I used to fill a thermos with ginger and wolfberry tea and ask to take it to work. In a single moment, Stella feels lost. His image of Troy is becoming blurry in his mind while mine is becoming clearer. She can't tolerate this. That's the one I left. She doesn't want to let herself think about me in this situation. Feeling close to breaking, Stella clings to her keys and family. She picks up the phone and goes out the door. Inside the bar, Stella observes the unfamiliar surroundings. She forces herself to step into such a place where she never came and never wanted to come. The more she drinks, the angrier she gets. How pathetic it is that she is still thinking about a boy named Eli. Okay, he cooks, keeps the house clean, and does laundry perfectly. Okay, he is smart, okay. He is good looking. But what else does he have? Most importantly, how did that boy have the courage to file for divorce? He departed from Stella, leaving her so inebriated that she remains blissfully unaware of the fact that Troy has vanished completely from her thoughts. Your beauty possesses an allure that doesn't require the aid of alcohol to be utterly captivating. May I offer you a drink to celebrate this enchanting moment? Stella Bhau shows off. My annual salary is 6 digits. My watch is worth over $1 million. I have a relative at the deputy bureau level in my family, and I wonder, do you think I should enjoy a drink with you? The middle-aged man turns away with a smile without saying anything. From his tone, he understood that she wasn't asking. She was saying that everything he is claiming, he already has. As Stella gets up to leave, another young man sits down next to her. Come on, don't ignore me like this. My friends are watching. Let's have a drink. Drinking alone is so lonely. Hey, your legs are quite nice. Can I see up close? Get out. Stella throws her drink straight at his face, across the room. The middle-aged man who was leaving turns back and sits nearby. It seems he is looking for a chance to become a hero, feeling completely humiliated. The young man gives up all acting and roars. You think? He raises his hand, but it seems no one grabs his wrist. A slightly chubby young man approaches him. Do you really want to raise your hand here? Not everyone is like you, so that you can mess with them. Understood? On the other side of the bar,
A group of his friends starts to move forward upon seeing this. He doesn't even look in their direction. He pushes that man aside. And the hottest towards Stella. I will go up and call people. There is a problem down here. My sister's uncle runs the public security bureau in the city. Do you think you can creatively craft a vivid scene here? The group is understood to have taken the wrong risk. They retreat quietly. The middle-aged man on the other side of the room. It feels clearly sad to see the chance to become one's own hero slip away. But he doesn't go anywhere at all. He wants to see whose woman this is. As Stella wobbles towards the exit, she bumps straight into someone coming inside and carries Princess Carrie away. He holds on to them firmly. Milo smiles and moves past them. Whoever happens to be watching. Everyone understands her man has come. You came driving under the influence. If Milu had not seen you. Do you drive home and visit such places? If we don't meet here tonight. Do you know what might have happened to you? Hiding your face won't change anything. Stella is in my arms, Princess Carrie. Hiding her face with both hands. She won't let me see my expression. I have talked enough. But as soon as we step outside. As soon as the night breeze touches me, makes me feel nauseous in that moment. I almost completely lose control. I grit my teeth and say I need you now. Should go straight to mom and they should show that after divorce, you go straight and share your sorrow. You gaze deeply into my eyes and express that sentiment. My mom is yours, right? What about me? Leave it at your mom's, not mine. Keys of keys. Did you also make plans to go home tonight? Now I'm really getting angry. Stella curls up in my arms like a small child who knows she has done wrong. After a while, I hear her voice breaking. Ellie, I don't have a home anymore. Mom sold my apartment. I have no other option. I take her to the apartment that I just rented. I sleep on the couch all night and wake up feeling pain all over my body. I feel sorry for my new bedding, which someone else took before I could use it. His call wakes me up. He keeps avoiding it even before morning. I wake him up and receive the call in a half-asleep state, and Dinah's roaring voice is heard directly. When you come home, I won't spare you. I just said, don't stay outside all night, and you break the rules on the first day. When the shouting ends, I softly say, Mom, I am speaking to Ellie. Stella is with me. The line is cut immediately. I receive a phone call in my hand. I get completely confused. Then a message arrives. Varan and I have gone on a trip. Let Stella stay with you. I trust you with their responsibility. Call them. Discussed. Then you will get my military combat drills test. I am surprised to see the phone. Is Dinah completely not worried either? Well, Stella is probably safe. We have been together for years. I am still thinking about this. I stay still. Stella quietly follows behind me. You never checked during the wedding time. When I was Troy, you didn't say anything when I was on calls. And now when you have divorced, and now you are suddenly curious. Do you desire? Desire. She jumps into the bathroom to get ready. Looking at him makes me feel a bit strange. We haven't been divorced for even a day, and we are together again. The tea was part of our marriage contract. Still, I have a man. There is some self-respect in old love. You are talking about Troy. Ellie, you're jealous, right, Ellie? I won't answer whether you like me. I come out of the kitchen. I avoid arguments and have breakfast. I come out of the kitchen. Eli, just say you are jealous and I won't choose Troy, okay? I am jealous, but you are having breakfast. Eat, understood? And another bad thing. It seems there is something I should tell you. I will have to take care of you again. This way you can understand your fate. You have no idea how many people. Last night they came to talk to me. Now eat. We both don't notice an important thing. Our unique way of speaking. The divorce situation has completely changed. I am now standing in front of Stella. Try to walk. And Stella no longer treats me like a servant. He is afraid that I will bring up the bar incident. Also, as soon as I admit that I'm jealous, his mood instantly improves, and he has no problem staying here. Inside, I'm screaming. This is worse than any tragedy I've ever heard. But 4 million yuan still needs to be paid. During breakfast, I receive a reply from Glory Group. He is available to meet today. I head to Glory Group's headquarters with a bit of nervousness. As I move forward to face this new challenge, a bright red raptor speeds past me. Just a few inches from my nose. My entire confidence disappears in an instant. By the time I manage myself, the truck has already parked far away. A woman steps outside in a black bodycon dress. Heels are about 7 or 8 centimeters. Her figure is stunning. Her style is bold. But in my opinion, she's just bold. That woman nearly kills me. Before I could confront her, she runs inside the Glory Group entrance and disappears. I calm myself a bit and speak slowly. That woman is trouble, I can feel it. I sit inside the HR entrance room of Glory Group. 3 people are sitting in front of me, 2 men and 1 woman. The setup feels oddly like a police station interrogation. The woman in the middle speaks first. Let's start with self-introduction. My name is Manager Jhao. I am the HR head. I will conduct the interview. I will explain the company policy and you can decide whether you want to continue. Are we going or not? The manager's expression is warm. There is no arrogance in her tone. This makes me feel comfortable. After hearing the details, I tell him that I am ready. Manager Gao smiles. Compared to the visionary team, Glory behaves a little better with his people. Working here is not selling your life. Now I have some questions for you. When you are deciding if we are fit for you or not, we also need to decide if you are fit for us or not. So first tell me about yourself. I smile and say calmly. I'm Eli, 25, divorced, and a visionary in a group. I have 3 years of experience in the planning department. I have led small projects and also worked on planning. It was directly related to the Glory Group, and my highest education is high school. I dropped out in my first year of college due to a family emergency. Can I ask what the reason for the divorce was? The background was completely different. I didn't want to stop him. If you didn't want to fight against the warrior world right now, where will you start? I don't think it's necessary to target warrior world. This is a budget brand. Its core customer base is middle-aged to elderly people. The warrior was driving in 8 cm heels and almost hit me. I leave from there. The 3 interviewers look at each other. But then it's unclear whether to note that last part or not. This isn't the first time boss lady is driving wearing heels. Everyone knows in this company, don't cross the plaza around 9 in the morning. Never let your guard down. Always use the pedestrian path. The manager, Jahao, takes a breath. I like her. Let's hire her and see her performance. This has almost become a tradition of the Glory Group. I'm still shaking while waiting for the elevator. Is this the karma of divorce? One day divorce. The next day a situation like getting beaten by Dinah. The next day divorce, the day after being beaten by Dinah. As soon as she says leave me, her grip tightens. I don't claim to be a gentleman. I say it with conviction. I'm not even an employee here. You nearly killed me down there and since then. Seeing the commotion, a crowd gathers, and the 3 interviewers rush over. They will recognize both voices anywhere. The manager glances at the scene and freezes. Ellie, let go immediately. Miss Lu, you too. Let go. Everyone is watching. Ellie, you let go first. Miss Lu is a woman. I raise my eyebrows and let go. But instead of releasing, she opens her mouth and goes straight for my neck. The manager intervenes between us, effectively forcing Miss Lu to leave the heated scene. We stand scattered across the room, staring at each other in disbelief. Our expressions a mix of frustration and confusion. Celine, unable to contain her anger, bends down to take off her shoe, her eyes narrowed as she contemplates launching it at the manager in a moment of rebellious defiance. Will apologize on behalf of Miss Lu. I let out a cold laugh and head to the elevator. Ugh, what a trouble. Celine speaks softly while fixing her hair. Manager Zhao. She adjusts her skirt and gently says, Miss Lu, he came for the interview today. You almost collided with him below. I know, handsome men irritate me. Even after all this, I can't touch. Then what's the use of keeping her? It's just an interview. Tell him to come tomorrow. Don't grab my hair or invade my space. Just stay put. I'll make your life interesting. Celine turns and walks away after saying this. Everyone watches silently. Angry inside but don't say anything. Great company, great people. Just this scary CEO left. I had just stepped out of Bareilly when I received a message. I got a job. The message says I need to join this Monday. All paperwork will be at the front desk. But it feels like I'm directly joining the wolves. Just this scary CEO left. I came out of Bareilly and received a message. I cannot refuse this offer. Joining Glory Group is my first and most important step in the plan. This is the only place where I will have a true chance to prove myself. There has been no love after 3 years with Stella. I have developed a habit of taking care of Eli. Stop worrying. We have been watching Eli for 3 years. Do you really not know what kind of person he is? I want to say something. Eli smokes. Vaughn didn't touch a single cigarette for 3 years for that ungrateful girl. Now you tell me, is Stella really in any danger? Warren keeps his orange. He bends down. I'm in a good mood today. You can take 2. Warren takes this like a royal order and immediately gets up and runs away. He goes to the balcony to smoke with his friends. I'm in a good mood today. You can take 2. Warren takes this like a royal order and he immediately gets up and runs away. He goes to the balcony to smoke with his friends. The truth is that Dinah called Stella once. Stella just had to admit that she was wrong and she would get her keys back and could come home. He goes to the balcony to smoke with his friends. The call was disconnected about him. He has backup support in place, so why should we worry? Dinah goes back to the mahjong table. I am pushing my trolley in the supermarket. I am thinking about what to make for dinner. I'll take some green beans and mushrooms. When I get home, Stella is already there. He bought a yellow cartoon bear pajama set. She's sitting on the couch. She watches TV with a packet of chips. She sees me standing on the stairs and puts down the chips. Ellie, I'm hungry. I breathe slowly. Are you planning to stay here long term? Stella nods immediately. I will pay for the food and rent. Ellie has left me. I called mom, but she didn't answer. Then they messaged me the data. Show me the message. It's deleted. Do you chew a lot when I eat? I'm going to the bathroom. Stella happily closes her mouth. It's really luck. No particular reason. She just doesn't want him in her life anymore. She truly doesn't want to. When I'm busy washing the vegetables, Stella quietly comes into the kitchen. She ties her hands behind her and looks at the things in the sink. These are all my favorite things. Weren't you afraid that I wouldn't come back? I keep washing vegetables without bending. Didn't you say you don't like the kitchen smell? Then why are you sneaking here? I'm not picky. Whether you come or not, I'll eat. Ellie, you have changed. Men are really fickle, aren't they? A few days after the divorce, why did you become so cold? Don't forget, I am still your creditor. Return the money. Return the money. If you're not picky, why didn't you get the crab? Stella always bought her crab pre-cooked. In all these years we've been together, we have only fought for real once. It happened when she brought home the crabs, and I was told to cook for them. I couldn't do it. So I put them in the fish tank. The next day when I came home, I saw Stella putting them alive directly into boiling water. I didn't find a single word all evening. My face was saying it all. I didn't cook dinner, wash the dishes, or clean the kitchen. Stella realized that she had crossed the line. I told her to let it go. I walked out looking back. Stella thought I had left for the night. I came back with a carton of yogurt. Go sit on the couch and drink this. Don't stand here. The drip didn't provide any relief whatsoever. In fact, all I seemed to do was keep pouring water into her parched mouth. I remained by her bedside throughout the long, restless night. Stella was in agony, her moans and sobs echoing through the sterile hospital room, a continuous reminder of her suffering. The sound of her distress was not only heart-wrenching but also caused disturbance to the other patients nearby. If you're not preoccupied at the moment, Your Highness, could you kindly assist by placing the bowls and chopsticks on the table? Of course, Eunke Eli, I would be happy to help in any way I can, even amidst the chaos of the situation. Stella comes out of the kitchen and a smile appears on my face unannounced. There are 3 dishes and a soup for dinner. If Stella weren't here, I probably wouldn't make anything. We both don't say a word at the table. We eat in silence. It feels just like I've gone back to those 3 years. After dinner, I clean the table and Stella helps without saying a word. When the dishes are done and I sit on the couch with my laptop, Stella returns in casual clothes. Ellie, will you walk down a bit? This princess is giving you the honor to walk with her. Are you coming or not? I have work. Stella gets angry, takes a deep breath. Then her expression turns into a lovely smile and she says in the sweetest voice, Ellie, please. I just need to walk a bit after dinner. That's all. Ugh, you are just... Ellie, please. I just need to walk a bit after dinner. That's all. Ugh, you are just... It's like half magic and I raise both my hands. Okay, let's go. Stella looks very beautiful even without makeup. Her height, her long legs, wherever she goes, she catches everyone's attention. Standing next to him, I don't feel any less. We both look like a great pair and within moments, the entire complex is watching us. We reach the basketball court and Stella says, my legs are tired. I need water from the store. What do you need? I look towards the store, then towards home and shake my head, saying we will drink at home. Stella says slowly, stingy. Still, she runs towards the store. I wonder while coding alone, should I play for a while? Then a boy about 20 years old twists his ankle and goes outside. One player is down in the game. Everyone looks at me. One of them asks if I want to join. If I refuse, someone else will come. It's been a long time since I held the ball. My hands feel rusty. I missed 2 passages and some people are looking at me angrily. My ego doesn't allow me to just leave like that. I take off my jacket and start playing again. I catch the ball and do not rush. I am feeling the rhythm. As soon as the sweat starts, everything goes back to normal. Layups, 3-pointers, steals, assists, it all comes back, just not rebounds. I'm back in form. Just when I start feeling a bit proud of myself, the vibe of the court changes completely. Every boy suddenly becomes more serious. Someone even stings. I get confused. Then I see the boy who had the ankle twist, staring at something outside the court. I look back. Stella has returned. She is sitting on the bench, talking on the phone, completely serious. My husband doesn't need this kind of service. He doesn't eat snacks. A flirty voice comes from the phone. Oh, sweetie, that's not how it works. Every man strays at some point. The other side always looks greener. Not this one. Wallflower.
I am 172. Are you crossing 172? The coal runs out, the game ends, and in the end, I completely lose. Then I go to Stella in front of everyone and take the water bottle from her hand, and I drink it in one breath. They are now starting to see me as a rival. I am saying that I hear the sound of the ball hitting the court from behind. That boy who kept bothering me comes up and challenges me to a one-on-one. I don't deny and completely give up. The boy becomes happy. He feels he is about to win a goddess. Then he sees goddess hiding her face and smiling at him. When she looks at him, her eyes go completely cold. Stella and I leave from there. With us, the energy of the entire court ends. Everyone falls to the ground after fighting, like wilted vegetables. That tough boy takes a deep breath. What is the benefit of basketball? Shouldn't we go find a girlfriend? Everyone quietly nods at us. You feel like you're in an upscale apartment in the city. You think. I think it's worth breaking 172. I am 180. This measuring tape must be wrong. How am I coming at 166? I go to sleep early, completely exhausted, body and mind both. As soon as I close my eyes, I fall asleep right away. Stella is playing with my old phone in the master bedroom. She is staring at 2 numbers on the screen. She remembers the other person's reaction when he answered the call. It feels strange to her, no matter how often she thinks about it. Does Eli have someone else? Did this start before the divorce was filed? She can't say exactly that she likes me. But just 2 days after the divorce, She feels more jealousy than she thinks about someone else in her life. She dials the number, and the call connects fast. Stella's expression changes in an instant. Full smile. Sorry to disturb you, Supervisor Lee. You haven't slept yet, right? Ah, radiant. Full smile that lights up the room. Including eggs extends it by 2 days. Will this be enough? Absolutely enough. Thank you. So come to the office tomorrow and hand over your work. I will approve. After a bit of formal talk, Stella gets straight to the point. Supervisor Lee, I heard your spouse works in telecom. I have a number that needs to be checked. Can you help? No hurry. I just need to find out under whose name the SIM card is registered. As soon as the call ends, Stella's face returns to how it was before. After 30 minutes, Supervisor Lee calls back. He took his husband to the office at night to check the numbers for those holidays. But that number has top-level security clearance. Nothing was found. Supervisor Lee tells Vice President Stella about this with a lot of tension. Her leave is still approved, but including the weekend, it only makes 4 days. With a palpable tension in the air, Supervisor Lee conveys this critical information to Vice President Stella, his voice steady but laced with apprehension. A committee has invited several companies to bid for land with an old residential block. All involved in investment and risk assessment have reviewed the numbers, all showing losses. Stella is afraid that the committee will forcibly give this land to her company. I also don't disturb Stella. I sit downstairs in the morning, do my research, and work out in the afternoon. Yes, now no one wants to play basketball with me. The boys from 2 days ago think I'm just showing off. These 2 days feel very long. Every minute is important. I can't waste even one. It praises a lot but also gives a thrill. On Monday morning, Stella quickly has breakfast and heads to work. As she leaves, she asks if she wants to take a ride with me. I nod. Your way. He lies on his bed staring at the ceiling, with a face devoid of hope. He doesn't understand what Stella is doing. How could she block him without a word? He calls his assistant, who explains. Explain the gap. Also provided some natural caution from beautiful women. A woman who looks perfect outside is likely very different at home. Be like Stella. Stella once told me that 9 out of 10 women who live alone are just like me. That one thing shattered all my beautiful illusions. I safely enter inside with Glory Group's gate. The office is full today. Dressed in a suit, I look fit. I go to the front desk, give my ID, and take my employment contract. After signing, the front desk girl places a candy on the contract and gives a loving smile. Welcome to Glory Group. This candy is a small gift from us. It means leaving behind the bitterness of yesterday. Working at Glory is sweet. That girl's cheeks are round and pink. Quite cute. I smile and